The another important main factor of our preamble is secular. Our country is a secular country according to the 42nd Amendment of India, which has happened in 1976. It's been clearly shown that any citizens of India can follow any religion according to their interest, and nobody is going to harm their religion, harm their interest. Citizens have the liberty to practice any religion they desire. All the religions have an equal status in India. And the next topic is democratic republic. And every Indian citizen has a right to elect their leaders by voting. Securing the happiness of everyone is the responsibility of the government, and problems are solved through the discussions. Elections are held every 5 years. Every 5 years once the elections will happen. The selection of president will happen through the elections. So the next concept what we are going to study here is the specification, the salient features of our constitution. The first feature of our constitution is it's a written and lengthy constitution. I mean, it's handwritten constitution and a lengthy constitution. It's a very big constitution. You can see a picture. Prem Bihari Narayan Raizada wrote the original constitution of India in his own hand, and our constitution is in a written form. The powers, functions, the parts, organs of the government like legislature, executive and the judiciary have been delineated in the constitution. And you might be asking, ma'am, what are all the things which is written in it? Fundamental rights, the duties, the directive principles of the state policy, all are written in the written form. And originally our constitution had 22 chapters, 8 schedules and 395 articles. But now, according to the recent amendments, it has been more lengthy, 25 chapters, 12 schedules and 475 articles it has. So according to the recent amendment, we have 25 chapters in our constitution, 12 schedules in our constitution and 465 articles in our constitution. The second feature of our constitution is it's partially flexible and partially rigid. It means partially we can try to change it, but partially we can't change it. For example, the recent amendments which they were trying to do, but it did not possible. The constitution which can be easily amended is called flexible or a simple constitution. The constitution that have the special procedure or which cannot be changed, that we call it as a complicated constitution or a rigid constitution. Our constitution is either a too flexible constitution or not too rigid constitution. The next feature of the constitution is parliamentary form of constitution, that we are going to discuss in our next class. Till that, students, please write the explanatory notes of this lesson, and if you have any doubts, reach out to me in a Google Classroom app. Till that, stay home, stay safe and keep your learning button on. Thank you so much, students. Allah Hafiz.